Thank you for joining us on Business Now. I am Frank Omalape. And now the World Bank has advised the federal government to unify the nation's multiple exchange rate windows and carry out a number of other reforms to strengthen the economy and restore macroeconomic stability. The Washington-based lender, which made this known in its latest macro poverty outlook for Nigeria, also said implementing economic reforms in the non-oil revenue space will reduce fiscal and debt pressures alongside the planned removal of fuel subsidies by the federal government. The bank had said the worsening economic environment in the country had pushed millions of Nigerians into poverty through chronically high inflation that has been on the rise since 2019, especially for food items, eroding the purchasing power of poor and vulnerable Nigerians and increasing poverty. The inflation reached an annual average of 18.8% in 2022, a 21-year high, with food inflation in 2022 estimated to have pushed 5 million Nigerians into poverty. Outlining additional solutions to the proposed subsidy removal, which is expected to drastically increase inflation, the World Bank advised the government to restore macroeconomic stability to help cushion its effect. It added that increased insecurity as well as adverse climate change effect could further dampen the economic outlook for Nigeria. And away from there now, 6 deposit banks in Nigeria received 4.5 million complaints from their customers within a period of 1 year, with the total amount of refund being claimed hitting about 137.62 billion naira. This was disclosed in the bank's audited financial report for the year 2022 filed with the Nigerian Stock Exchange. An analysis of the financial report reveals that the bank's over 4 million complaints were separate from the ones carried forward from the previous financial year, compared to the total amount being claimed by customers, which was around 137.62 billion naira. The 6 financial institutions refunded about 113.3 billion naira in the year under review. And now Lagos, Ogun, Kano, Oyo, and the Federal Capital Territory were the top 5 states with the mobile internet in Nigeria in 2022. According to data from the National Bureau of Statistics, the 5 states collectively accounted for 33.52%, that's about 51.9 million of the total number of mobile subscriptions in the country in 2022. Bayelsa, Ebonyi, Ekiti, Zamfara, and Gombe State were the least 5 states, collectively contributing 4.91%. That's about 7.61 million subscription to the mobile subscription population of the country. Commenting in its telecoms data, active voice and internet porting and tariff information in the 4th quarter of 2022 report, the Bureau said, in addition, Lagos State had the highest number of active internet subscription with about 18.7 million, followed by Ogun with 9.2 million and Kano with 8.4 million. Mobile internet is the major gateway to the internet for many Nigerians, and according to GSMA, the Global Association for Telecom Service, as the primary ways most people access the internet in sub-Saharan Africa, mobile is driving digital inclusion. And our global body of telecommunication firms, Group Special Mobile Association, has said that women are less likely than men to use mobile money services. According to the group, the reason for this includes not owning a mobile phone, not being aware of mobile money, not perceiving the relevance of mobile money, and having low literacy and digital and financial skills. In it, the State of the Industry Report on Mobile Money 2023, it said the gender gap in mobile money account ownership and usage is a missed opportunity for both women and mobile money platforms. It said that women who use mobile money can become more financially included, economically independent, and play a stronger role as financial decision makers, and in turn, this can have a positive impact on their communities and the broader economy. GSMA noted that data from its 2022 consumer survey across most of the 9 countries polled, which included Nigeria, more than half of female mobile money users reported that mobile money helped them better manage their finances and everyday affairs, such as shopping and paying bills. African countries have invested about 4.23 billion US dollars. That's about 1.95 trillion naira at the Central Bank of Nigeria's exchange of 460.93 naira to a dollar in Nigerian firms and businesses in the last 3 years. This formed 19.52% of the 21.69 billion US dollars that was invested in Nigeria from various countries in the period, according to Nigeria capital importation data from the National Bureau of Statistics for 2020, 2021, and 2022. South Africa is the largest African investor in Nigeria with $2.34 billion invested in the time under review. This is as many South African businesses in areas such as telecommunications, engineering, banking, retail, and more have found a home in Nigeria. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, investment of capital importation data is obtained from the Central Bank of Nigeria and includes imported physical capital such as equipment and financial capital importation. Well, these are divided into three main categories: foreign direct investment, portfolio investment, and other investment.